Hi friends, welcome to our channel Bad to Colors. Friends, in this video we will learn about at what face value a share to be bought. First of all, it is important to know that what is face value of a share. The face value of a share, also known as the par value or nominal value, is the value assigned to a share of stock by the issuing company. It is the minimum price at which the share can be sold and is usually a low fixed amount. The face value of a share does not necessarily reflect the actual market value of the share, which can fluctuate based on various factors such as the company's performance, market conditions, and investor sentiment. The market value of a share is determined by supply and demand in the stock market and can be significantly higher or lower than the face value. The face value of a share is primarily used for accounting purposes, such as calculating the company's total share capital and par value. It is also used to determine the amount of capital that a company must maintain as a legal requirement. The key points about the face value of a share are minimum price, fixed amount, accounting purposes, legal requirement, and it does not reflect market value. Let us know about minimum price. The minimum price is the face value represents the minimum price at which the share can be sold. The actual market price of the share can be higher or lower than the face value. Fixed amount. The face value is a fixed predetermined amount set by the company when it issues the shares. It does not change over time. Accounting purpose. The face value is primarily used for accounting purposes, such as calculating the company's total share capital and par value. Legal requirement. The face value also determines the amount of capital that a company must maintain as a legal requirement, does not reflect market value. The face value does not necessarily reflect the actual market value of the share, which is determined by supply and demand in the stock market. Friends, here we will know how the face value is calculated. The formula for calculating the face value of a share is quite straightforward. Face value of a share equal to total paid up capital divided by the total number of shares issued, whereas total paid up capital refers to the total amount of money that the company has received from shareholders in exchange for the issued shares. Total number of shares issued refers to the total number of shares that the company has issued and made available to investors. For example, let's say a company has a total paid up capital of $1 million and has issued 1 million shares. Then the face value of a share would be calculated as face value of a share equal to $1 million divided by 1 million shares equal to $1 per share. The key points to remember are: the face value is determined by dividing the total paid up capital by the total number of shares issued. The face value is a fixed, predetermined amount set by the company when it issues the shares. The face value does not change over time and is not affected by market fluctuations. So, the formula to calculate the face value of a share is simply the total paid up capital divided by the total number of shares issued by the company. Importance of face value. The face value of a share has several important uses and purposes. Accounting and reporting. The face value is used in the company's financial statements to report the total share capital. It helps determine the par value of the company's common stock, which is an important figure in the balance sheet. Legal compliance. Many jurisdictions have legal requirements for the minimum paid up capital a company must maintain. The face value is used to calculate this. The face value is also used to determine the minimum number of shares a company must issue to satisfy legal capital requirement. Dividend calculation. Dividends are often paid as a percentage of the face value of the shares. For example, a 10% dividend on a $1 face value share would be $0.10 per share. Stock pricing. The face value, along with other factors, can influence the initial pricing of a company's shares when they are first issued in a IPO. Shareholders' equity. The face value of the shares contributes to the shareholder equity section of the company's balance sheet. Preferred stock. For preferred stock, the face value is used to calculate the fixed dividend payments owed to preferred shareholders. Accounting for stock split. When a company performs a stock split, the face value of the share is adjusted proportionately to maintain the total share capital. In summary, the face value of a share is an important metric used for accounting, legal, financial, and shareholders related purposes. It provides a baseline value for the company's shares that is independent of market fluctuations. Finally, we will come to our topic, at what face value a share to be bought. The face value of a share does not determine the price at which the share should be bought. The face value is primarily an accounting and legal construct, and the actual market price of the share is determined by various factors. The market price of a share is influenced by several factors such as company performance and financial health, industry trends and market conditions, investor sentiment and demand for the stock, valuation metrics like price to earnings ratio, dividend yield, etc., supply and demand dynamics in the stock market. Investors typically do not consider the face value when deciding the price they are willing to pay for a share. Instead, they focus on the market value, which can be significantly different from the face value. For example, a company may have face value of $1 per share, but the actual market price of the share could be $50 or $100, depending on the company's performance, growth potential, and investor demand. In summary, the face value of a share does not directly determine the price at which the share should be bought. Investors should consider the company's fundamentals, valuation, and market conditions to decide the appropriate price they are willing to pay for the share. Dear friends, hope this video is informative and thanks for watching. We will meet in another good informative video. Bye friends.